Hello, my dear friends. I am Dr. William. I am a urologist and a specialist in men's health. For more than 12 years, I have dedicated my career to helping men protect not just their physical bodies, but also their confidence, their dignity, and their personal relationships. Today, we are going to have one of the most open, honest, and perhaps even a little bit blush-worthy conversations you will ever find on the internet. This is the kind of personal question that men usually only whisper in private, search for on Google late at night, or ask very hesitantly with their eyes lowered when they visit my clinic. However, right here, right now, this is a completely safe and respectful space. This is a place where we discuss intimacy, physical vitality, and men's health without any feelings of shame or embarrassment. I believe that when we bring these hidden questions into the light, we don't just learn new facts, we actually begin to heal, we connect better with our partners, and we realize that we are never truly alone in our concerns. Gentlemen, let me ask you a very direct question. Have you ever quietly wondered to yourself, is it actually safe to swallow vaginal fluids during oral intimacy? What about the way it tastes or the way it smells? Is it normal? Is it healthy for me? These are real, valid questions. These are the things that can affect your confidence, your closeness with your partner, and even determine whether your intimate moments feel joyful or just awkward. The truth is, most men do not actually understand the science behind this. So today, I am going to give you the full answer from a medical, biological, and emotional perspective. My goal is for you and your partner to enjoy your time together without fear, without shame, and with a much deeper sense of trust. But before we jump into the details, let me quickly ask you, where are you watching this video from today? Please drop your location in the comments below. I truly love seeing this community of men from all around the world learning and growing together. And while you are down there, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe. That way, you will never miss out on this kind of life-changing advice about men's health, intimacy, and staying vital. The truth about biology. Here is the first thing I need you to understand. Vaginal fluids are not dirty, they are not toxic, and they are nothing to be ashamed of. For couples who are healthy, these fluids are generally very safe. In fact, they are carefully created by the female body for a specific purpose: to protect delicate skin, to fight off potential infections, and to make intimacy feel more comfortable and pleasurable for both people. Yet despite this, so many men carry these quiet, heavy fears. They worry if it is unsafe, if the taste is strange, or if something might be wrong with their partner. The truth is that variation is completely normal. Safety is very possible, and talking about it makes everything better. Once you understand the biology, you will see that what feels like a taboo topic is actually just the brilliance of the human body at work. As a doctor who has worked with men for over a decade, I have seen how silent worries about intimacy can slowly eat away at a man's confidence and his sense of masculinity. I have counseled men in their 40 seconds who are rediscovering intimacy after a divorce, men in their 60 seconds and 70 seconds finding new love later in life, and long-term couples who are trying to bring back the spark. The pattern is always the same. Once men truly understand how these fluids work, what is normal and what is not, their shame disappears and their connection with their partner becomes much deeper. So, let's break this down by looking at the 5 biggest mistakes men make regarding this topic. Mistake #5. Thinking it is just moisture. This is a big misunderstanding. Vaginal lubrication is actually a masterpiece of biology. It isn't just water. There are specific glands like the Bartholin's glands that release a silky liquid to reduce friction. Other glands near the urethra add more lubrication to keep the area safe. Even the cervix, the opening to the womb, produces mucus that helps the system stay healthy. Together, these aren't random. It is the body preparing for safe and happy intimacy. If you ignore this fact, you are missing the beauty of how nature designed the body to work. Mistake #4. Assuming taste or smell means something is wrong. Many men worry if the scent or taste isn't perfect, but you must know that fluids naturally change. A woman's diet, how much water she drinks, her stress levels, her hormones, and even the medications she takes can change the taste and the scent. For example, eating things like pineapple or berries and staying hydrated can make the taste lighter and fresher. On the other hand, things like garlic, alcohol, or a lot of coffee can give it a stronger edge. It even changes during the month. It might be more neutral at one time and slightly metallic or acidic at another. None of this is bad. It is just individuality. You only need to worry if there is a sudden, very unpleasant change that comes with itching or discomfort. Usually, that is just a simple imbalance that a doctor can treat very easily. Mistake #3. Forgetting about general health status. While vaginal fluids are mostly made of water, proteins, and healthy enzymes, we have to be realistic. Just like blood or other body fluids, they can sometimes carry infections. This includes things like chlamydia, herpes, or HIV. So, the mistake is assuming it is always 100% safe without knowing the facts. The truth is, safety depends on the health of both partners. That is why talking about health and testing is not unromantic. In fact, being honest about health is the strongest foundation for real trust and a great relationship. Mistake #2. Avoiding the testing conversation. One of the biggest obstacles for men is the fear of asking their partner, "Have you been tested recently? Maybe we should go get checked together." I once had a patient in his 60 seconds who was terrified after being intimate with a new partner because he had slightly bleeding gums and was scared of HIV. The risk from oral intimacy is actually very low, but it is not zero. When he and his partner finally went to get tested together, they found out they were both negative. That process of being honest made them closer than ever before. Remember, safety does not kill the romance. It actually makes the romance stronger because you both feel safe. Mistake #3. Responding with shame instead of acceptance. This is the most hurtful mistake of all. If a man notices a different smell or a stronger taste and reacts by making a joke, criticizing, or pulling away, it creates deep shame in the woman. When a woman feels shamed, the intimacy stops. Instead, you should always respond with kindness. You could suggest a relaxing shower together or encourage each other to drink more water. Acceptance is actually much more arousing than rejection. When a woman feels fully accepted by you, she trusts you more, she relaxes more, and the intimacy becomes much more powerful for both of you. How to stay safe and connected. Here is a simple plan to keep your intimacy healthy and rewarding. Talk openly. Make it normal to talk about fluids, scents, and health. Test together. Make health checkups a routine part of your life, maybe twice a year. Prioritize hygiene. Drink plenty of water, eat well, and enjoy a shower together before intimacy. Stay compassionate. If there is a change, treat it as a team effort, not as her problem. Celebrate acceptance. Remember, in a healthy, infection-free relationship, swallowing fluids is safe and can be a sign of total trust. Gentlemen, please listen to me carefully. You are never too old for intimacy. Passion does not have a retirement date. Trust does not expire as you get older. And love, when you take care of it, only gets deeper with time. If you have been carrying quiet fears about this topic, I want you to let them go right now. If you are embarrassed to ask, please know that thousands of men have the exact same questions in their minds. You are not strange, and you are not alone. When you approach your intimate life with wisdom, respect, and total acceptance, you aren't just protecting your health, you are nurturing a deep connection. And that is what makes life joyful at every age. So, to answer the big question, is it safe? In a healthy, infection-free couple, yes. Is it normal for things to change and vary? Absolutely. The real secret to a great life isn't just in the biology, it is in the communication, the trust, and the compassion you show. Gentlemen, if you found this conversation helpful today, please give this video a like so more men can find this information. Subscribe to the channel because I release new advice on men's health every single week. And please, tell me in the comments where you are watching from. Remember this, getting older is not the end of your vitality. Every small, wise choice you make regarding your health and your habits brings back your freedom, your confidence, and your joy. I am Dr. William Walker, and I am here to remind you that your health is your confidence, and your confidence is your connection. Passion truly has no expiration date. Take care of yourselves, my friends, and I will see you in the next video.